Hi, I'm Ben. Now this tape is part 2 on the restoring of my vintage hand drill. I'm making a table for it and an arm, and let's get started. Now these are the items I thought on making my table. That was one of them. Now this was another one, the square table. Or I thought of splitting this down. This has been a pulley and using this one, but I have come up with an idea of using this one, and I'll show that later on in the tape, but I've come up with an idea of this. Hopefully it might work. Now this is the arm, and I need a hole through here for to suit the column on the drill. That's in line. That was close, it was very near my watch. Yes. Now this is the arm for carrying the table, and I'm glad I didn't have to remove the bolt for removing the bed section. Swings nicely. Now I want to start with a small drill first, so I'll have to, that's a Morse 1, Morse 1, 2 to 3. Now these are ones I made these. This is for my collets, for the lathe. That's a Morse 5, Morse 2, Morse 4, Morse 5, Morse 3, Morse 5. They're for my thing. And these are capstan lathe things. I come in handy with these. At an auction I got quite a few of them, for they were capstan. I thought I could maybe make use of them sometime. And these are 2 bits of stainless steel, but we'll go ahead with this now. Now I have a few drills to bring it up to the size before I start the boring bar, for I don't have an exact drill size. So I'll use the drills until I come to the end. We'll come back on the tip. Right, here is this is 3. I have a larger one of these now next. Then it will be the boring bar. Now I have it down to 17 thou. I just want to make a final measurement. So this is that should be it. Now it's 1143. I need it down to 1126. I'm using a heavy boring bar this time. Now I need 17 thou of it. I will take it in 2 cuts. Now let's measure that, we'll see. Now let's measure this one. Now let's now I wanted 1126, 1135. So that's 9 thou to come off it yet. Now I needed 1126. That's tight. 1127. That's 1 thou over. That pleases me. Now I'm using this as a base plate for it. Now this is Whitworth, and Whitworth, I was wanting to use a wing nut. Now I went to my hardware store. They are very good, the main one. They carry a lot of stuff, but they couldn't get me a 5/8 Whitworth wing nut. So I went on to the internet. I tried my other hardware store. They're not as heavy as the first one, and they couldn't do it. So I went on to the internet. Now I went on the internet, and the wing nut of Whitworth 5/8, £28 plus VAT plus postage. I went on for another firm for 16mm wing nut. I got two wing nuts. $16 delivered and all, postage and that, £7.20p for the two of them. Now, as I was saying, they are metric, so I got a metric nut and rethreaded it to 5mm to Whitworth. Sorry, 5/8 Whitworth. Now this is the way the nut turned out. That was a 16mm. I rethreaded it to 5/8 Whit. Look at that. So I bought the two $16. I want to rethread this to 5/8 Whit. At the moment it's 16mm. It's a wee bit on the small side, but to rethread it 16mm, or to rethread it 5/8 Whit. We'll have a go at it and see how it turns out. Now I'm using my large top wrench so that I can do it nice and easy. There we go. I don't want to have to use the two of them if I can do without it, so plenty of oil. Nice one. There were three. Yes, look at that. Now let's try it on one of the bolts. Clean the oil off it. Now, this is a Whitworth 5/8. This had been 16mm to 5/8. Look at that. That's as tight as any nut. Nice job. Now that's £7.20p for two of them. instead of £28 plus VAT and postage for one. That pleases me. Now with this plate, as you see this inside recess, I have to turn that level with the inside bit, and that will give me a collar for my carrying, what would you call it, arm. And then I can put a bolt down through to here with the wing nut and lock it. You see, this has to come off down to level with the base. Now I'm just going to give it a final clean. Hammer it. Now give it another measurement. Now just give it a 1126. I want it, but I got 1127, which will do nicely. Now this is 6 inches. Nice one, yes, 6 inches. That is where the other hole has to go. Measure this off at 6 inches. Now, mark this off at 6 inches. Now halfway that's where to drill the hole to suit this, but I don't want to drill a hole in this first. I have to turn this down to the inside mark there to give me what size of a hole I need here. So I'll do this job first, then put this in the lathe and drill the hole, same as this. Now this is it ready. Now I have it down to 3 thou. Now 3 thou at this would be quite adequate. Now this is a clock holder I made, only have a longer stem to put on it. This stem isn't long enough, so I must make a longer stem for it. But nice heavy bit of brass holds it, but we'll get there. Is it ready? This is surprisingly hard material, very hard. Very hard material. Now, here is a tool I bought, I think it was at a flea market, and I made the tool post for to hold it. The spacer I had in was a wee bit on the high side, so I'm using this temporarily till I make a few. This nice little tool, plus a lot of these tools, all usable. I forget what I paid for it, it wasn't a lot of money, but it has come in handy a few times. Right, now this is what I wanted it down to. I can put the hole in this size in the plate. Now I showed this here that I had to turn this down for the suit the now, pardon me, here's the tools I was showing. I got these in a car boot sale or flea market, and they're all good tips on them. All of them still plenty of life. I made a new spacer, shorter, narrower one. I have a few more to make for the tool post. And here's another tool I got the same day of the same stall, a boring tool. Now you can use it this end or this end, and this is to give me the depth. A very useful tool. I put this little boring tool, I was using it on a job, and I think I'll use it on this other one. Now this is the distance I was wanting. You can see that, right, 1 thou less than 1 inch. So that's 1 inch. That's thou allow me to turn it. Now I have it countersunk. Nice one. Yes, ready for the drills. I'll start with a small drill first. With a Morse 1. What's this? 3 in 1. That's what I want. That's this. Nice one, yes. By 3 and 2. Right. That was a close one. Pass it through. That's us through. Now I'll carry on with the drills until I come near the 1 inch, then we'll go on to the boring bar. Now this is the idea I have come up with using this a bolt. It's Whitworth. So I threaded it, or I screwed it down, I cut the head off it, give me the length, and I flattened this so it will not pull through. Now for my wing nut, which I showed was a 16mm, I was able to rethread it, Whitworth 5/8. Like so. Now I need a brass, I want to put a brass washer on, that when it's turning, it will be turning on the brass. That will not screw through, and it's screwed tight. I put 2 nuts on it, tightened it, and that's it. Now this is the boring bar. I don't think there's an awful lot to come off it. I must measure it now. Now 966, 966, 998. There's 22 thou, 23 thou to come off it. 23 thou. Sorry, 32 thou to come off it. 32 thou. Right, we'll take a cut. There we go. Take a measurement. Nine, 7, 8. That's 12 thou of it. That's it. Cutting nicely, yeah. I need 998. I can allow 1999 for 981. That's I need 998. 987, that's 11 thou that I need off it. Off it. Let's see how this does. Running nicely, yes. That's it. Right, let's see. Yes. I needed 5. 995. That's most 4 thou I need off it. The actual size was 197. I was hoping for 198. 197. I couldn't go for 1 thou. Maybe with a file. If it doesn't do. Now let's get a look. Nicely, yes. A file and a good bit of emery. That should allow me to do that. Now let's give it a try. Oh yes, yeah, not a movement. Look at that. That's nice. Yes. You couldn't argue with that. Not a movement. That's the way I wanted it. Pleased with that. Now I'm threading this plate. This is to hold the plate in line with the shaft. It's 8mm to make a proper thumb screw for it, but we'll get around to that. I don't want to twist too hard in case I break the top. A little oil, that's it. It's getting very tight. That's me coming through. Yes. That's it. Oh yes. Nicely. Now I'll just put an Allen screw in that at the moment. I want to make a proper thumb screw for it, but we'll get it up and running before that, hopefully. Now let's see if it fits. I only had the measurement of my vernier, so let's see. Oh yes, but on the tight side, but that's what you want. Yes. Oh, let's see if the screw tightens it. Oh, nice one, yes. That's it. Oh, there's my Allen key down, but we'll get that. That's nice, yes. So, look at that, that's tight. Yes, nice. Let's try it with the table. Yes, now I have a large brass washer, which I said I wanted. Now, my wing nut. Yes, that's it. Nice one. Now that pleases me. That's the part I made for it, but it's original drill. Apart from that, kept everything original. Just my additive arm and table. Right there, I think this little vise just sets it off. Yes, just adds that wee bit extra to it. That's my old vintage drill. Took me a long time restoring it. I hope some of you have found this of interest. I want to thank you for looking in. Thank you for your comments. Press onto my website. This has been. Thanks again.